The Assistant Conservator General of the National Park Service says the park is set to reduce the negative effects of climate change in the country. He said this in Lafia during the sensitization on the establishment of 10 new national parks and inauguration of the 18-man transition committee for the takeoff of Marai National Park. He said the federal government was committed to resolving conservation activities and increasing the amount of forest cover under protective management. He commended the Nasarawa Commissioner for Environment, Mr. Yakubu Kwanta, whom he said had been very helpful in ensuring that the designated park transited smoothly. He applauded media practitioners for the positive role they played in the attainment of the upgrading of Marai Forest Reserve to Marai National Park.
This effort of the federal government of Nigeria is a clear indication of the country's commitment and resolve to further enhance conservation activities, increase the amount of forest cover under protective management, improve internal security, and ultimately reduce the negative impact of climate change in line with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and enhance socioeconomic development for the country. The essence of the Transition Technical Committee is to ensure the successful metamorphosis of the Mahia Forest Reserve into Mahia National Park in the bid to achieve the overall aims and objectives which the national park is established. Before today, stakeholders of these 10 designated national parks have been engaging on how these parks can be transformed into world-class tourist attractions, among many other objectives. To this end, the service is fully committed to this transition process and believes that the committee being inaugurated today by His Excellency will do nothing but a very commendable job.
In his speech, Governor Sule urged the committee and stakeholders in the environment sector to make tourism a priority, saying that it could generate more employment and be a source of revenue for the state. He said that the upgrading of the Marai Forest Reserve to Marai National Park was a welcome development for the state. Sule said that the newly inaugurated committee to oversee the affairs of the park was carefully selected due to their doggedness in delivering efficient services to people of the state. He urged them to justify the confidence reposed in them by the state governor by discharging their duties effectively.
Today, we are gathered to witness the inauguration of the Technical Transition Committee to ensure a smooth conversion of the Marai Forest Reserve to a national park. Members of this committee were selected based on their records of doggedness, experience, commitment, dedication, and of course, hard work. I charge you all to live above board and justify government confidence that is actually reposed in you. Let me reiterate the commitment of this administration to continue to put the tourism subsector as a priority so as to enable it serve as a revenue earner for the state and also a big employment source for Nasarawa State. We'll continue to attract private investors to invest in the state through attractive incentives to facilitate the full exploitation of our potentials for the benefit of the society.
Responding, the chairman of the committee and commissioner, Kwanta, commended the governor for inaugurating the 18-man committee to spur the state into tourism and economic development. He said that in the history of the state, the event was a milestone.
Out of the 10 newly acquired national parks by the federal government in 9 states, Nasarawa State is taking the lead in the processes for smooth taking over and handing over of the national park. This is made possible by Your Excellency commitment in meeting all state obligations, which the necessary committee and subcommittee have been constituted, and procurement of equipment for the exercise have been approved by His Excellency. In view of this laudable achievement, among many others, you have made the people of the state to be proud of your leadership and the commitment of changing the fortune of Nasarawa State for the better among the Committee of Nations.